hardly feel anything, I hardly feel anything at all. You gave me 1,500 to see your hypnotherapist. I only went one time, you let it slide. Fell on hard times a year ago, was hoping you would let it go, and you did. I have motion sickness. Somebody roll the windows down. There are no words in the English language. I could scream to drown you out. I'm on the outside looking through. You're throwing rocks around your room, and while you're bleeding on your back in the glass, I'll be glad that I made it out. Sorry that it all went down like it did. I have motion sickness. Somebody roll the windows down. There are no words in the English language. I could scream to drown you out. And why do you sing with an English accent? Guess it's too late to change it now. You know I'm never gonna let you have it, but I would try to drown you out. You said when you met me you were bored. You said when you met me you were bored, and you were in a band when I was born. I have motion sickness. I try to stay clean and live without, and I wanna know what would happen if I surrender to the sound. Surrender to the sound.
Hey, what's up? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Ryan. I like to do music, obviously, I guess. I thought it'd be interesting to kind of do this sort of outro at the end of each of my covers, just explaining maybe why I chose that specific artist or a specific song or something, and maybe some of the things I learned while trying to record or practice this song. So yeah, this time we'll be talking about Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers. So yeah, the whole reason I chose this song, it actually wasn't something that was ever really on my radar for doing a cover of. But I was driving the other day and the song came on, I should preface this by saying it's my favorite Phoebe Bridgers song. I think it's actually the first Phoebe Bridgers song I heard, and since then it's just constantly been like on my playlists and in my rotation and stuff. But it's a beautiful song. I think it's really cool, and just straight off the get-go, like I remember the first thing that caught my attention was of course the opening note, but like the guitar tone, it's like a muffled but also distorted tone, and then her vocals, my gosh, yeah, such a good voice. It's so cool. And yeah, so okay, I was driving the other day and the song came on and I was like, wow, like I forgot how catchy of a song this is, and I was singing like every lyric and I was like, this is so much fun. I think I'm gonna go home and try and learn it just for fun. And so I got here and I looked up the chords and everything, and luckily it wasn't too bad, at least the version I found. It's probably not true to form as to what Phoebe plays, but it's close enough, I guess, for you to recognize it. And it's such a fun song to play. If you haven't tried it yourself, if you play guitar, I guess, or whatever instrument, go try it out. It's really fun. Yeah, I guess last thing I'll talk about really quick is maybe some of the things I did to kind of change it up, make it my own a little bit. So right off the get-go, I started doing this kind of like flourish type thing. I don't know what else you would call it, but in the original it just kind of starts with a C chord, and so I kind of built off of that and just kind of added my pinky to the B string. And so I really liked that, and then from there I just led into the actual song. And then the other thing that I noticeably did different, I think, was when it gets to the part where it's like, you said when you met me you were bored. It's going from, at least the version I found, is going from F to G. And so I was like, okay, how can I make that a little different? And so I just lifted the bar off the B and the E string from the G. So, because I don't know, I really like the, sort of has like a mellow feel to it almost. I don't know how to explain it properly, but I think it's cool where when I lifted off that bar and then slid down to the F chord. And I particularly like the sound of the middle strings. I think it sounds really cool. That was another thing I actually learned while recording this. I almost always play sitting down. It's just something I've always done. And so this time I was like, okay, you know what, I'll try standing up. Like, it can't be that different. And I've tried it a couple of times to play songs and stuff, but I'd done it on my acoustic, and so it's a lot bigger of a guitar, a lot easier, I think. But for the life of me, I could not seem to play this as well as I could sitting down. I just had a harder time keeping rhythm, I think. I don't know, or just keeping the beat. It was just a little tough for me. And then that whole like G to F thing that I was just talking about, I struggled with that so many times. I did like, I don't know how many takes I did of this freaking song or this cover, but it was a lot. So yeah, this was kind of a really fun, unexpected cover. I actually have another cover ready to go, and I have a note on that. Flowers in Your Hair by the Lumineers. I think that's probably going to be the next one I post. It's completely recorded and everything, like I'm all done with it, but I want to try and do a video for it, so I'm trying to see what I can do for that. I guess that's all I got. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support and everything. Hope you enjoyed it. I guess I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.